Hello guys, good afternoon. How are you? So today we are going to make chickpea. I know chickpea is not commonly eaten in Kenya, but I'm going to show you the simple or the very normal way to make chickpea. And this guys is a very simple recipe and it's a very easy way you can make so quick and it doesn't require much ingredients. So as you can see, I'm using 3 onions, the red medium onions. So we're going to cut them into smaller pieces. I always like cutting my onions into smaller pieces like that. Yes, you do cut them, and then in a different pan put it in the fire and let your oil cook until it's very hot, very hot, because you want your onions to cook faster. Yes, and then remember to cook your onions until they are caramelized or until they turn golden brown. I like always my onions being golden brown. And one secret, guys, especially during this season that tomatoes are so expensive in Kenya, you can just use many tomatoes and then let it cook until they turn golden. Do not burn. Golden brown and burning is two different things. So let it brown and then go in your tomatoes. Cut also for your tomatoes to cook very nicely and like it completely cooks. You don't see any tomato chunk in your pan, in your sufuria. Remember to cut them into small pieces. Yes, and for this one I did blend. You see mine, I did blend. I wanted to have that small or thick soup, so you can just cut it, but I prefer you blending it. And then for the spices, we are going to add in paprika, turmeric, black pepper. I added a coriander powder, and then I added a little bit of cumin powder. And these spices, it is going to take your meal into another different level, like a higher level. It's going to be delicious, so yummy. And one thing, guys, like I always tell you, make sure your spices are well cooked. If spices are not well cooked, it tends to have heartburn, or it tends to have like your stomach gets bloated, and you don't want that. So make sure you cook your spices. Keep on stirring. If there is need, add water, just a drop of water, so that it can continue cooking well. You see mine, I really had time to cook these spices, guys, so give it time. And also your chickpea, if you want to have a very nice and very delicious chickpea, please make sure your spices are well cooked, and then have patience. And also for that thick soup, you see, I'm going to blend just a small like 1 hand of chickpea and water, and then blend it completely until it's smooth. You see the whiter soup, or the whiter broth, is it? No, not broth, gravy. That is, I blended chickpea and water. You want your soup to have that heavy, you want heavy soup. You don't want running water with the soup. And then now when your soup is nicely cooked, you're going to add in your chickpea. Look at that, guys. Isn't it so yummy and so delicious and appetizing at the same time? So like always, you cut your onions, blend your tomatoes, blend just one half a cup of chickpea and water, and blend it and let it cook. When it has cooked, add in your chickpea now, and also let that cook nicely. And when your chickpea is now cooked, you're going to add in the coriander. So guys, for this recipe, the chickpea recipe can be eaten with chapati, rice, pilau, naan bread, any that you prefer. And oh my god, look at that chickpea. Isn't it so amazing and so yummy and so delicious? And it makes me salivate right now. So for these Christmas recipes, guys, enjoy. And also when your chickpea is nicely done, in a different pan, put like 2 tablespoons of butter. Here I used margarine, but I didn't have butter. Butter is expensive, so use butter, and then add in your chili powder. And for me, I have a small child, I did not add the chili powder. I decided to use paprika, but for the best results, use butter and chili powder. but you can use anything. Like I told you, anything you have, use it. Like for me, I used margarine and paprika. And then after it has nicely done, drip it around that chickpea to give it that nice color, the contrast of red and yellow. Oh my goodness, this meal is so delicious and so yummy. Look at that, it was so delicious, guys. I'll be making this recipe more and more and more. This chickpea was so delicious, guys, so appetizing, so yummy, so delicious. So until next time, bye.